All right, the intro.
Hey!
Oh
my gosh! Nice.
No, don't finish. Don't finish. Just go to the intro.
Go to the intro now!
What is this PC? What does it even do? Adjustments, additional variants. Are you kidding me? Is this a 6? Is it a 9? Doesn't say in the rule book. This is French. How am I supposed to learn how to play this? Oh, if there's English. I still don't get it. This piece isn't even in here. Is this face up? Is this face up? How are you supposed to tell? You know what? We're gonna play it live. We'll play it live! Hey everybody, it's Mike DeLisio.
Hey everybody, I'm Tom Vassell.
Hi, I'm Z Garcia.
Hello, I'm Chris Yee.
Didn't see you there.
Stop sneaking in while we're trying to set up for a game. We are playing Black Forest live here. Chris is teaching it. I just bent my board because these boards are warping like insanity.
Yeah, you can see it on my screen.
Oh, it's so bad. It's so bad.
Yeah, I fixed it. I'm gonna fix this one now.
Fix it. Oh, the devil's grip.
Oh man, last time I saw you do this.
We have split something at camera before, but it wasn't me. It was Healy.
Oh my goodness.
Oh wait, that's true. No, that wasn't on camera.
That wasn't on camera yet.
I ripped
You're
the
right.
board in half.
I remember that. I forget what the game was, but yeah.
No, it just
It was
happened. You weren't
good.
there. What was the game?
Oh,
What does it
The
say?
voice track is off, like your voice isn't matching.
Voice track is off.
It's not matching the.
Huh.
Hello.
No, it's like
Hello.
about a second. No, not helpful.
Hello. I'll just speak faster. That how it works?
We usually just have to reset the computer if it's doing that, right?
they will not be seeing our mouths for much longer.
Hey, I fixed the board. Does anyone want?
Thank you.
Your call, Tom. Oh, it's saying it's about 5 seconds of delay.
Oh, is it? It's about 1 second from what I'm seeing now.
Jeez, maybe it's catching up weirdly. Hi.
It might be because of something. Are we using the right thing? Are we using the right camera?
I think so, right? Yeah, because that's never changed, like the audio setting.
Yeah, it's about 1 second.
Mila, could you click on the right above the middle sound levels? Right behind the main screen there, yeah.
Right there?
Uh-huh.
Got it.
Blackmagic Design, yeah, it's set to the same thing as normal.
Well, let's change it. See, because sometimes it changes. Because you remember you unhooked it and plugged it in mine.
Okay, yeah, so click on that and change it to one of the other options.
Okay.
Oh,
So I think that's just.
okay. Let's try this. How are you?
Hi.
Are our
Hi.
voices now in sync?
1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3.
That's not helpful.
Not ex-
1, 3, 4.
no, it's still a little delayed, but it's also super echoey.
Much gooder, says Mike Heller.
Yeah, it's very, very echoey.
Done, let's roll.
Oh, no, that's because, okay, so then that means it's coming through that mic up there.
Okay.
So let's switch now to the third one.
All right,
All
test.
right. This should sound less echoey.
No,
It sounds worse.
same.
Same.
It's still echoey.
Yes.
Some people saying great, some people saying right on. What? So everybody saying, oh no, it's Gojira.
It is actually not Godzilla, but legally distinct.
My goodness.
Should I go back to the
What's
Black
detail
Magic?
audio? That can't be
Roomy.
detail.
Let me try Black Magic and see if it's synced.
All right, so I'm going to clap now, and then we see if it's synced at all.
I'm gonna do this, and then you. Good luck being able to tell.
Oh,
Oh, okay, let's
you-
do it. Teach me how to Dougie.
Roomy like a Ford
Yeah, it's off again, Black Magic.
door
So,
sedan.
All right, let's go to folks. Echo it is.
All right, so yeah, we're gonna have the roomie. We're switching to a different microphone. That's not delayed.
Tom, you are beasting these things.
This is so bad, man.
It's
Mine's good now.
It's still. I bet you by the time we're done, they'll have been
It'll
bad.
be-
Be a donut.
It's a dexterity game. This is to stop AP players. If you don't finish your game fast enough, the board curls up. and all
It
your
eats your,
penis fly
it
trap.
eats your production. Yeah, that's
Oh.
pretty good. I would love to see it.
Oh, it's taken the technology of Pop Goes Perfection and putting into a Rosenberg.
Yes.
I'm all
You
for
have to
this.
spend your resources before they all explode out of the machine.
All right, I'm seeing cows, and I'm seeing pigs, and I'm seeing wheat, and what's the one? He always adds a resource in each one that's not in his other games.
I believe
this
it's this one here, and it is
pottage?
grits.
Porridge or something?
Porridge or grits.
We're calling it grits the rest of the game.
Grits,
Sorry.
it's grits, baby. Look at it. It's a pot of grits.
You know that Germans love their grits.
They do ein Gritten food, they
This
call it.
is unbelievable. It looks like Tony Hawk's gonna jump in here and like. Whee! All right, that goes in the garbage.
Oh no, I can unbend that one.
No, don't worry
It's
about
done. It's garbage.
All
Let's
right.
do it.
So, sorry about the delay here. We're going to teach Black Forest. So, this one here is one of Uva's resource wheel games, right? So, one of the first things that you should know. This is a worker movement kind of a game. You can move around in these villages. You will activate 2 buildings that you're adjacent next to in either order that you want. On your turn, you can either move to another location or you can move to a different village, but there's this little food cost in between each of the spaces. You're allowed to move, if you want to, multiple villages at once, but you have to pay the food here and the food
Is this
here.
food in the sack? Are you a hobo?
You are very hobo-ish. I think, in this
That's
game.
food.
It's provisions, or maybe something.
Yes, it's like a sandwich in there, right?
I have a hoagie. Mine sticks out the end.
Yeah, like a French baguette. It's
we
a
have-
bag of cheese.
Do I have 21 food to start with?
No.
No. So, if you want to put the resource wheel, that little board there on the screen
Put
here.
it on the thing. It's going to be green.
So you see that there's two distinct wheels, right? And so on the right side of that arrow that's facing up, to the right, it's 0, 1, 2, so on and so forth of that resource. You have 0 porridge, you have 1 magical potion, and you have 2 gunpowder. On the left side, it's how many spaces away from that top arrow, but in this case, it's moving to the right. So you have 0 wagons, you have 1 hobo stick and 2 hobo sticks. Does that make sense?
Yeah, just weird that there's 2 for the same resource.
Yep. And that's the thing that you can manage, right? Because this
They
is
have
one
2
of those
shoulders for the hobo
That's true.
Games.
sticks.
True.
All right, and then over here is our other resources.
That's the glass making wheel on the left side. So you have sand, that powder stuff, water, and wood. And so this is one of those games. As you gain a resource, you'll move it to the right. If Tom were right now to gain a, you're doing it wrong, Tom.
Oh, to the right. Sorry.
So if you were to, no,
You're doing it wrong again.
Okay, I moved in the other direction. I can only move in 2 different directions, Chris.
It's up and down.
So Tom, if you were to gain a sand, the yellow resource,
Gain a sand.
you move it, and now that there's an opening, the wheel rotates. You've functionally turned one of each of the resources on the right into one of the glass on the left.
Get it? All
Yeah.
the values for the resources dropped, and the one for the glass went up.
But so it would behoove me to move this up first before I did that?
Well, it doesn't matter.
If
It's
you
the
want
same
more,
thing.
yeah, that's the thing is if you want to have more.
Oh,
that
it's
stuff
one
is-
of everything.
Yep, and so you can see the numbers printed
It's
inside.
the same as that Orenberger Canal game.
Yep. And so the other thing, though, is like this right resource wheel, as you pointed out, Tom, has more stuff in it over here. So if I were to move this to catch up to it, now in the future, if I gained this porridge stuff, this wheel can't move because it would bump up against this resource. So it doesn't, at this point, convert. So you can, this way, stock up a bunch of these things. Once you spend one of your hobo sticks, though, it now will automatically move forward. So it has to be clear on both sides that it's going to move into. Does that make sense?
It always moves
It
automatically.
doesn't make any sense thematically, but
What do you
fine.
mean?
Yeah.
Let's go. Hobo sticks and grits.
Hobo sticks and grits.
That would have been a better name.
I agree. Keep the cover image just right on there. Hobo sticks and grits. And then it's a menu cover.
All right, so the general idea of this one is every turn we're going to follow the turn outline here.
Let's go.
So on
Is there
your
an
turn-
optional step at the beginning?
There is an optional step at the beginning if you want to plop this up there. So you can spend one commodity
I won't.
if you would
Can't
like.
make me.
The idea of that one is there's all of these action spaces here on the board are randomly set up there, but there's one that can move around, and you can swap this one with other ones if you'd like. So that's an optional thing you can do on your turn. You can spend this covered wagon symbol to swap these. Bloop, bloop, bloop. After that, you have to move, and as I said, with your worker guy, you can move within the same village.
Now, is that free? There's no
Free.
food cost to move in the same village.
Correct.
It has to be empty?
It has to be empty.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you both in the same village, I'm like, what the get out?
If you move
Or
into a
you leave.
village where someone else is,
You slap them.
you have to pay them one of the basic resources on the right. So I could give you a stick of wood, and then you would gain one wood. Or I can do one of these here on the right side.
That always cracks me up, as if that's like a thing in real life. Like, I'm visiting town. Chris, like, I was here first. Burger. Okay, I guess.
Burger me, vassal.
And he leaves. I'm like, I'll get the next guy.
I'm waiting until somebody shows up.
And so that happens, if you move into someone else's village. And I'll double check, but I believe if you stay in the same village as someone else, you still have to pay them one basic resource. So that's movement. You can move multiple. Bop, bop. You just have to be able to pay 2 of the hobo sticks instead of 1. There are some spaces around the board here that will come out as the game progresses, but for right now, you don't really have any reason to go to those spaces. Visit 1 or 2 adjacent tradespeople, do the 2 actions, or you can complete a job. These are jobs, these are basically contracts to fulfill. This will eventually come out, you flip it over, and it says, spend 3 glass here and get a bunch of good stuff, right? So on your turn, you can go 1 movement, 2 movement, do the thing. You can only move to a space if you can fulfill all of its costs.
Okay.
One of these jobs is what they're called. Or you can beg like a dog. So in this game, if you don't have enough food stuff to get out of a village and you're just stuck in a loop, you go into the middle here and you're just literally pleading for food. And then you can gain one of these.
I saw this on season 1 of American Idol.
Wait, like, if you go in the middle, you get a food?
You just gain one of these.
You just get 1 food?
Mm-hmm.
They're like, take this. Please go to a different town.
Yes,
Yeah,
they're so
yeah.
tired of you. Okay, so thank you for that clarification. You don't have to pay if you're staying within the same village as someone else.
Only when you're entering.
Oh, yeah, that'd be-
So 141.
At that point, you'd be the mob if you were like every turn. I'm like, where's my burger?
Done.
All right. I have played this one time in Emery Tot, so this is my first time teaching. So let's talk about some of the other things that you can do during your turn, and then I'll talk about the specific actions. Anytime things that you can do. You can use anytime actions at any time, even during another player's turn, with one exception. Okay, if you're in the middle of an action, you have to complete the action, then you can do an anytime action. Those things are going to come from building. So let's talk about kind of the... so we talked about the resource wheel here. When you... Oh, by the way, you have a wood... Or what is this called? Brick track here on the side. That just goes up and down. That doesn't affect the resource wheels because it's
Rosenberg
special.
couldn't figure out how to put it on.
No, he could not. Over here on the right side, as you increase this wheel forward, you'll notice that there's stars on the outside, which are points. So the further you advance this thing here, that's going to be more points at the end of the game. Also, on the bottom, you're going to notice that it shows one of the hobo stick symbols there with the little hourglass. That means the end of the game is going to be triggered when anyone advances one of their purple resources to that space.
Got it.
Now, I played with 4 players before, so let me clarify. In a 3-player game,
It's faster, yeah.
If one or both of your provisions, that's what the purple's called, have reached that space. I think it's in a two-player game, both of them have to.
That can't be right. You can only move both wheels at the same time.
What was it?
Matt Metcalf there says you can only move both wheels at the same time. I assume that's not a rule.
You can only move both wheels at the same time.
Just ignore that for now.
Let's
Yeah.
ignore that person. We're ignoring you, Matt.
Why do I have this thing here? Is it just so everyone knows I'm red?
Yeah.
Yes.
Ah, I hate it so much.
Well, you say that until you
You'll
play
see.
Saltfjord.
You'll see. You're going to want this in a different game called Saltfjord. You will take it from this game and put it in that game.
There's no color differentiator.
Oh, people forgot all the time what color they were?
Just small little
Would
like,
have been helpful.
move me up the track, and someone who's green. No, I'm not green. I'm blue.
Got it.
Yeah, it's. That's that.
I want to say that my character does not look like a hobo. My character looks like a fine lady.
They're not hobos.
Yeah, hobo gets a bad rap. Look at my floppy hat, right?
Your
My
guy
gentleman
definitely-
is.
Can I call you a vagrant?
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I'm
I
okay
mean-
with lots of things, to be clear.
What is my guy? He looks like a merchant. He looks like the guy who pays other people
He's a
to go
rabble.
merchanting.
He's a rabble rouser is what he is.
Rabble rouser? Okay.
Yeah, and ne'er-do-well.
Ooh,
Okay.
I like that. All right, let's get going. We're going to...
Okay, let's see. On the right side of your board, oh, sorry. One more thing about that right wheel is that when it advances to the spot that shows the little scroll,
This?
Julio, that's when one of those comes out.
Love it.
And then when these are completed, a new one replaces it. So once
I'm
two
assuming
of
they
us
tell you
cross
where they
there-
go.
Yeah, exactly.
So there will be 3 in play,
Yep.
and
at
when
some
one
point
goes
in the
away, a new one comes out. Okay,
Mhm.
got it.
and those kind of get slow rolled introduced.
I love it.
Right side of your board here. This is going to be your farmland, and there's a few features. You have lakes, you have farms, you have forests. You have a pen in the top left where you can store 2 cows. You'll be able to unlock more spaces for animals. The forest can each hold one of the pigs, the boars.
Oh my gosh.
Or you can destroy the forest so that you have more place for buildings, because that's progress.
And then what happens to the piggy?
Don't worry about it.
Your food goes up by 2.
Unrelated.
You can destroy these things so you have more room for buildings, or as you gain a symbol on here, it shows like a green gem up. Here we go, this one. So these symbols here allow you to bump this green gem up, and once you hit the top one, this will move over to a new board. You'll increase your homestead here. This track moves back to the bottom. You have 2 points, and you have more farmland to work with. It'll come with 2 forests on there.
That's good.
I'm going to have so many pigs.
So that's one thing you can do there. The pigs. Oh, and then this space that you moved out of is a new pen for 2 cows.
I want cows.
And you can turn, with all of these different actions, these buildings, you can turn these landscape features into other things. Cut down the forest, get 5 wood, stuff like that. The buildings are the last main feature, I think. They are organized by the resource type thing that it affects. So there's a left, central, and right column, and those are more expensive to the right. And then also, so that top row, all 3 of them deal with the brick resource. All 3 of the next one deal with wood resource, so on and so forth. They show a cost on the left. So if you want to just throw one of those on there, Tom.
Not that one.
Cost on the left, 2 brick, 2 wood. Points on the top right.
4 and 4, right? Just making sure
Am I looking at something
just
different?
making sure I'm looking at the right thing. Yeah.
Yes, 4, 4. And then whatever its effect is in the middle. There's a few different types of effects. So the blue ones are anytime. You can always I can do that conversion.
I can turn 2 strawberries into move up on that green
Move up that
track
green
here.
track.
That's pretty
right?
good.
White ones are one-time effects. Red ones are whenever this happens, then you may, right? If then type things. So those are the buildings, and kind of by classification.
Okay.
And then there's 4 large buildings over
Super
here,
buildings.
which are going to be more expensive. They cost more glass.
Oh, I've seen that show.
General Hospital, yeah. You haven't seen it.
I have not.
He's got you.
These are going to be worth more points and tend to have yellow. Sorry, the last thing is like end game effects. So usually end game scoring stuff.
Got it.
So
I love how the hospital is 10 victory points but has no effect. You couldn't find some other name? It's the hospital. It's the general hospital. They have a major effect.
Not in this time frame.
Is he-
It's a quack. It's a
That's-
quack hospital.
he's just
Then
hitting
people
with palm
should die.
fronds.
Then not a bad effect.
It's placebo hospital.
I like that.
Let's see.
Placebo Central.
Our first guy goes wherever.
Yeah, first turn you can place wherever. So generally speaking, this is get stuff. There are things that say, hey, per water that you have, get some
I'm
stuff.
assuming red means
you-
pay it.
Red means pay it. Yep. So you can turn your animals into meat. That's what the red stuff is.
Oh, you're right. I had it. I thought it was an ice cream cone or a
That is
potion.
not meat. Is that meat?
That's meat, baby.
I really thought it was a glass, like a glass vial kind of thing. Oh, that's a bone.
Oh, good.
So you don't use round markers. You use shaped ones like beef.
beef.
I'll be replacing all. I will not. That's too much work.
If you
All right,
can
I
get some
love
nice
it.
miniature hobo sticks, that'd be cool.
If you can get some sort of miniature grits.
I'm all pigs. I told you. A good cooked pork chop is better than a steak.
I'm all pigs. All right. Who wants to start?
I do.
Go
So
on.
is this first player gets nothing, second player, third player? Is this starting bonuses or something?
Yeah. So starting bonuses there.
Save it.
Bum,
Your first, Tom, you get nothing.
Nothing.
The second player gets two
wood.
of this. So what does that mean? Two more?
Yep.
Woof. And then the third player, you get one bindle and you get one meat.
Bindles of meat.
I didn't know I wasn't going to get anything, but all right.
We'll do that. All right.
Okay, do it.
Okay.
Where are you gonna go? I'm there. Pay
I'm going
me.
to go there and get my first pig,
Oh, you're a pig.
put him out in the
lover.
forest, and then I'm going to immediately burn down the forest.
Yeah, I recommend the one with the pig.
That'll be hilarious. I gave him false hope. And that, wait, does this let me build a building?
Yes.
Yeah.
So gain a wood and then do one building.
Do I have enough to do that?
That's a great question.
I do, okay. That's fine. So I do this, I gain a wood, and I can build a building. I'm going to actually build a building that I pointed out here earlier. That costs 2 bricks, whoop, and 1 wood, whoop. And I'm going to build a glass furnace.
So that's the one that lets you spend 2 meat and turn it into.
To move up on this track. I don't know how else to move up on that track. I'm sure there's a spot I haven't looked at.
Yeah, there's some spaces out
That's
there,
everywhere.
but that's good.
So I can do this anytime I get meat.
Anytime that you have
So now
two.
it's all about getting the meat. Hey, pig. I gotta. Wait, but let me ask. At the end of every round, do 2 pigs. Give me another pig.
There's no husbandry in this game.
This game's broken. Do I have to
There's
feed
no
my people?
feeding people.
No, there's no round stream. We just keep playing. I know. He's a different Uwe.
I know. Uwe Rosenberg finally had enough to eat. He's finally one day sat down and he was like, I am satisfied with food. And that was it. I don't know where his accent's from exactly. I thought it was German, but I'm going right here. And I'm going to spend 3 bricks and I move up on this thing twice. And then I get 1 cow. And I'm going to put that cow here.
Some cow.
I am done.
All right. Let's go here.
Was that a Charlotte's Web reference?
Yeah.
It was a pig.
Sorry, well, Mike Heller said some pig because you got a pig. And then
I see.
I applied it to the cow. The transitive property of farm animals. I'm spending a brick in order to. In order to get one of them lakes.
Chris, don't forget when you cross the scroll token, you also get a free basic resource.
Yeah, it shows it right on
Yeah,
there.
you're right. And basic resources are anything to the right side of the wheel or the brick itself. I'm also going to activate this one here, so I'm going to spend one of my. I'll look up the black powder stuff, and I'll get 4 of these. Emery called it something super weird when we were playing.
The black powder looks like coal. It's not coal?
Might be. And remember that at the start of your turn, you can also optionally do the swap thing. If you have a covered wagon resource, you can spend it to swap this with one other tile, tradesman tile.
Because what you're making is glass, right? You need sand and heat.
Sand and heat, right?
So I'm guessing it's coal, the water, I guess. I don't know. And then
charcoal.
So charcoal, yeah.
Yeah, the other stuff is sand. Come on, Emery. He was trying to tell me that it was called something like posthumous
Is charcoal short for charred coal?
something earth, posthumous earth or whatever.
Charcoal. Charred coal.
Did not know that.
Okay.
Are
All
we
right.
good?
Yeah, I finished.
All right, I'm gonna.
You have to pay for that.
Yep, I'm gonna eat a sandwich that my wife made me for this long trip, and go over here, and I'm gonna immediately murder my pig for 2 meat,
Jeez.
Do it.
and then I'm gonna pay a wood to get 4. Wait, I just realized the same resource on both wheels.
Yes.
Confusing.
Yeah, so when you gain or spend, you can spend that charcoal resource from either wheel that you want.
I'm gonna move it on both wheels by 2.
Can he do that?
Now I need to double check that.
You
now.
can't do that, possibly.
While he's deciding that, I'm gonna eat 2 meat to move this up 1 because that's a free action I have.
That is very ineffective use of pig meat. Just saying.
I turned it into coal.
I don't want no further questions.
You can't split gaining charcoal. When you spend, you may split it between both wheels.
Whoop! Whoop!
He fixed it. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do.
When you gain or spend provisions, though, the purple stuff, you can mix them, match them.
What's the... See, that's one of those dumb rules. Like, why can you do that with provisions and not with coal? Come on, and that should be
Dumb.
mentioned on the board then.
Right? Why is there a difference?
Not dumb.
We're using the overhead mic, right? So we don't need to be wearing the bells.
I think so.
Hello.
Good thing, because someone's is off. Or did you just turn yours off?
I turned mine off.
Can you still hear Chris, everybody? Because that'd be weird and... Yeah, all right.
So I go there. What does this mean? Just get rid of it from here?
Yep.
I kind of want to do that too. I want some buildings. All right, I'm going to travel over there. All right, I'm going to do that. I am going to spend 1 food from my bindle here. Boop. And then I will do 1 piglet. And I will spend 1 of these, and I get 1 wood, and I get to build something. A lot of them require brick. I'm not about that. Brick life.
Got my...
Okay, so for that lady, I see that it says per cow you get grits. That makes sense, because they probably mean porridge, right?
Uh-huh.
But for every pig, I get some wood?
Yeah, you're putting them to work.
Pigs out there. This is how the story of the Little Pig started. Like, get to work.
You think so?
Yeah, they knew what's what.
I'm going to take the only one I can afford, possibly, which is this one. I'm all about that grits.
So you can, at any time, turn one of those yellow farmlands into 3 grits.
Done.
You're harvesting early, I guess.
Okay. And this goes out here somewhere.
Am I the only one here just randomly doing stuff?
No.
Okay, good. I have no strategy. I'm just randomly like, oh, I'll take a pig.
I'll take a cow. And then I can also spend 3 brick to get 2 blah blah gems.
Here's the problem. So does this get another field?
Yeah, that would be gain a field.
Why do I want fields?
Because they...
You can turn them into grits.
Yeah, per field, 1 grit. Or Z's got the building where he can take them off of his board and turn them into grits.
Oh, I like that. But I don't want to pay 2 food to go all the way over there. Where can I get grits?
It is porridge, just to be clear.
Yeah, I understand that.
But also it's grits, because...
I don't like the word porridge. Am I the only one?
Okay.
It's a gross word. Porridge also has extra letters in there that I'm not saying. I'm not about that.
I see I can get porridge for each cow there.
Grits.
Grits for each cow.
That's 5 letters. You say all of them.
Is there any other place to get it?
From there, if you have per field that you have, grits.
Yeah, but I have to eat 2 sandwiches to get over there.
So there is feeding your people in this, huh?
Oh, you have to eat the work, apparently. I may have made a mistake coming here to town. Where do I get bricks from? Oh, over there? I guess I'll start heading that direction. I guess I could run all the way there now. How about I go here? What is that? 2 different resources? Everyone else gains one of the chosen resource.
And those are basic resources.
Oh, I can get grits. Great. I'm going to do that one there where I gain one of this. Bloop. And then here I get 2 different resources. One of them is going to be grits.
That's 2 of the same. Yeah, 2 of the same resource. Everyone else gains 1 of that type.
Where's
Well,
that
I'm still
player
doing
area
grits.
little thing? Let me see
So
that
take-
little thing.
Wait. What is glass used for?
Mostly buildings. So, like, the big buildings all cost 3
Yeah,
glass.
you need it. It's
They-
the top end.
They tend to be 0 glass, 1 in the middle column, and then 2 on the right column.
Yeah, but I can do that in the future.
Yeah, exactly. Glass is a future problem.
All right, I'm
What is
taking double
complete a
porridge. Y'all are
job?
getting porridge.
That's these
All
things here.
these things.
And since I took double porridge, now I do this. Blah, 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 right?
Uh-huh.
All
And
right.
now Z and I...
I just got some food, and I got this weird transferable caravan thing, which seems awesome. Does it have to be the same location? Does it have to be the same symbol?
No. In fact, the symbols are only out there because some jobs will come out to the...
Oh no, for setup, right? Oh no.
On the back side of each of these, there are...
Yeah, that's for setup, right?
Yeah, there are randomized...
But now I can
kind of
just take
things.
anything and switch it with anything?
Correct.
Oh!
Whoa, you went full Kermit. That's
game-
when I know you're...
Oh! Calm down. Oh!
I can't do the wavy arm thing.
Yes,
Muppet
no one,
arms.
Yes, no one with bones can.
Wow. Give me a big truck.
Okay. Well, not where I was expecting that to go. Z, you and I each gain 1 of the porridge, or the grits.
Thank you.
Because...
Thank you, Lauren.
right here.
As
Look,
for the
check
Happy
this
Winter
out.
Spectacular.
Thank you. I gained 1, so now my thing will move.
Exactly as it
So if
sounds
you're
in
watching this,
Germany.
3 things to note. 1, sign up for Dice Tower East.
Yep.
It's on sale now. DiceTowerEast.com. 2, go vote for your top games from 2024. You will not be happy with the current winner. Well, unless you voted for it, in which case you'll be happy.
Okay.
It's not what you would expect.
Number 6 will shock me.
Now, number 6 will not shock you, actually.
Yeah.
Go to DiceTower.com to vote there. And what was the third thing? Yeah, when we're done here, I'm going to put up a Facebook post on best artwork of the year for covers.
Yes.
Oh.
Give me some good options.
Could this one make the cut?
Well, I mean, I already made the 32 games. But you might change my mind.
Okay. All right, Basil, it's me. Is it me? I think it's me.
It's
Yeah.
you, and
Did you
remember
guys both get your...
Yeah, I got some porridge and my thing moved up.
So now we each have a little caravan.
Oh, I gave you all caravan?
It did.
I helped everyone?
You're kind of what's called in this world anyway, a dum-dum. What's the caravan good for?
That's how you can swap this location with any other one.
That
on
was
the
very specific.
It is really specific. Okay, got it.
It's called a commodity. I don't
How do I move up my
get why a
sand?
covered wagon's a commodity.
I did not pay a food to go to that. I did now.
Sand. What do I have to give? That's me. What am I talking about? I'm going there. Yes, I'm going there. And I get 1 piglet.
You do.
Each of these fields can only hold 1 pig. How fat are these pigs?
Big.
Big pig.
I think it's a
And then over
flock of
there,
pigs.
it's a flock of pigs.
Flock of pigs, yeah.
What's the word, folks, for a group of pigs? Is it herd?
A herd of pigs.
It's definitely flock.
Is it?
A murder of pigs. As soon as I catch them.
You know, pigs eat anything, right? So if you are all beat up and bloody and die in a pigsty, they will eat you.
They will eat you. I saw Hannibal.
I read this.
So will cats. Like house cats. Love their owners, allegedly.
They love them too much.
Yep.
This moves up. I now
It's
have
a
1
sounder,
glass.
a parcel, a passel, a drove, or a drift. I call them a drift.
Tokyo
Drift.
Drift.
Here
So
comes
you
the
did
pig.
both your actions?
That's it. I did it.
I'm going to go this way, and I'd like to do that. I'm going to spend 3 more brick in order to move this gem up 1.
Oh, come on. He did it, Tom. He did it.
He finally
2 steps.
did it.
Oh, they spill over, huh?
They spill over because I had 2
I
movement.
don't think that's okay.
And then over here, do I want the... Yeah, I'm going to take the grits. I got 2 fields, so I'll take 2 grits. 1, 2. That's it.
All right. I am going
Proletariat of
to
pigs.
eat another slop of food.
Ugh.
Oh, before I do the slop of food, I'm going to pay my caravan.
Oh, you're gonna
Switch
do
things
it?
out. I don't need this piece of trash over there.
So you have
I
to swap
want-
this piece. He's the traveling merchant man.
Oh, can I move? Oh, I can't do it before I move?
No, you
Yeah,
can't.
yeah, it's first.
I'm just saying this tile has to be one that.
Oh, it's always
swaps
one of the... Oh, it's always this tile.
Yes.
It's really more to bring something to you than I think.
But I still have to move. I can't stay in the same spot.
You can move.
Rotate.
Yeah, to one of these other 2 spaces.
Yeah, but I don't want this one. So, never mind. I won't use my caravan. I'm just going to go up here. Stop here.
Foolish.
Oh, I guess I could have caravan first. I'll do that. How about that?
So you'll have spent the commodity to move the guy, the traveling merchant.
We're guessing you did already?
Yeah.
And now you moved. You paid a food. Yeah.
I did pay the food probably. No, I did not. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now I'm going to take 2 of the same resource. I'm going to take... Everyone's going to get sand.
Yeah, give me that sand and rock.
I got 1. We
Now,
got
does
1
this-
sand.
What? He
Does this
gets
move 2?
It will.
Wow,
You're a
that's a lot of glass.
Master.
Then I'm going to pay one of this Vuku's amount of coal I have to get 4 bricks.
How do you do that?
I can build what I want, what I really, really want. I'm going to build it, and everyone here is going to be so sorry they ever made fun of me as a child.
For my ongoing sentences and rhymes.
You doubted I could make it in Hollywood.
All right, what am I doing? Oh, yes.
There is.
Oh, yes.
2 have 1.
Oh yeah, look at that. There's there are these things which can be built.
Wait, maybe I'm wrong. What is this symbol mean?
That's what. So this is.
Oh, that's this symbol
Yeah.
here.
There's a space that provides these animal cub bees. What do you call these? Fenced off areas. So you can spend a wood.
Oh, I skipped that spot. I went on it. Does that give you a free animal right away, or just can hold 3?
No, you can just hold 3, and then at the end of the game, 1 point per animal in there.
Well, I'll get back down here.
I don't know what I'm doing, guys. I'm gonna move over here. Boop. I'm spending 1 of these, and I'm going to slaughter a pig for 2 food. Boop, boop. And I am going to go here instead, slaughter a pig for that, and then build something. I'm gonna build a thing. Mainly made out of meat. Can I do that? A building made out of pig parts. Do they have such things? Or porridge. I can do it out of porridge. Maybe I need building resources.
Yeah, that's the way to think of it. Is the left one is like building resources and stuff that turns into glass.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's not happening.
The right one is your food.
Sand. Nothing takes sand.
Yeah, this is the exact same as Caverna for me. I don't look at what buildings I want to build. I look at what I have and see what I can afford, and then pick
Yeah.
one of those.
And I just
I've always
realized
done
I can't
that.
really afford anything, so
Oh, whoops.
done.
Yeah. I'm all out of.
I'm all out of pigs. I can't pig without you.
I need to get some building material.
I really do too. Where does one do that? How do I procure
So
buildings?
spend 1 of those, and now I get. I have 3 lakes, so I get 3 sand, and then I get 1 pig.
El Pigo.
El Pigo. Oh, sorry. When I took this board, I was supposed to put 2 forests on it.
Yup.
Also, what happened to the area? You have just an area to put 2 animals now?
2 specifically cows.
There's only pigs and cows in this. Horses coming later.
The horse
You
expansion.
might not be incorrect. So the whites happen immediately when you buy it?
Yeah, 1 time only.
All right. Well, I need some wood. So it's time to choppity chop chop.
Burn down the forest. I need to get over there too, I guess.
Actually, do I have blue? I don't have blue. Yep, so I'm going to chop down this forest for 4 wood. And then, anything, any base resource? So, meat I shall take. 1, 2. You all get a meat.
Yeah.
So a couple things are going to happen here, Christopher.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to move, right?
Yeah.
And then it just knocked this dial off my thing.
Yep. So that'll go away. You gain a basic resource, and we're going to be putting out a job.
The basic resource that I will be gaining shall be porridge. Not sure why I want porridge.
All right.
I will gain meat. Sorry. So, where's the job?
So this job is going to go to the space that matches this symbol.
It's down there.
It's down here.
That says if you have 7 bricks, you get all those goodies.
You got to pay 7.
Pay 7 bricks. Yep. And then you get. Oh, you want to pop this up on
Wow.
the green screen?
Wow.
Yeah, you basically just get a lot of stuff.
You
That's
get
2
everything.
farmland.
You win the game if you do that.
That's actually really interesting, especially since I have 5 bricks.
You do?
I do.
That's it. It's bridge sabotage. Da-da, da-da.
It's your turn. Go ahead, warriors.
All right. What am I gonna do?
Sabotage, come out and play.
You're definitely mixing up some interesting references there.
I know. I'm like, what? It's wild. All right.
I guess the clinking glass bottles was kind of like a
Yeah, right.
it's kind of like an ad lib, I think.
I think so. I'm moving through here, and I'll go there. I pay 1 chow. And then I will do 1 level up on this. Gets me
nailed it.
that. Gets me this over here. And 2 of these. And then the other one is this one, which is, that'll do the bottom. For each water place, I get 1 water. How about that?
You have to go there though to do it.
Yes.
Done.
This is a new.
What a waste. So much food.
There's so much food, but it's so much other stuff.
I am kind of chunky these days though. I can do what I want.
What?
That's a flex. It's like a.
Don't think about what I just said too much.
That's like a 1600s flex.
I know. I am large. I live like a king. Look at my cholesterol.
3 water. Unlikely. Oh no. Fine. I'll just. I need to gain the charcoalium stuff, so
Oh, I know what that is.
I'm going to spend 1 of these. And I would like to go. Let's get some meat stuff. Let's do it. So I'm going to spend 1 wood and turn that into 4. Boop. I also get to do this, but I'm going to do this first here while I'm thinking of it. So I put out a job.
Oh my goodness.
This job is going to go to the action space that shows that hatchet.
Action space.
So this hatchet over here. So now this
Oh,
village,
I see.
you can either do a normal one of these spaces, you can beg in the middle, or you can dedicate a turn to doing that job. Which
Do you
is
still occupy a space?
nope, you go
You're here?
to that job.
Okay.
That's interesting. That's 3 forests. Oh, okay.
He loves it. You have to pay 3/4, so you're decimating your landscape
I love it.
in order to, really tear down the
This
witches.
wall.
You're gonna dig through the ditches.
And I do this. I'm going to sell off one of these piggies and magically turn him into meat.
Magic meat.
How'd you do that?
By taking this action space.
Ah.
All right. So now, yeah, there's 2 jobs out on the board. That's the end of my turn.
All right, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pay 2 meat and move this up 1. Blah!
Nice.
Get my blower.
Your Blauer.
Blah.
You've been learning German? Do you get that picture I sent you? I saw it and I thought of you immediately.
Oh, what was it? Yeah, I did.
The kitchen, like the live through the ditches,
Yes,
laugh
yes.
through the witches.
in love in the back of my Dracula. Love, but with a little Rob Zombie in it. I
Okay,
did.
then I'm gonna move
Just a
this
little bit.
here
Dude, I needed that.
That costs that. And then I'm going to go here. I'm going to immediately chop down one of these forests I just built. Doesn't matter which one. They're all the same.
All the same. There's a few buildings that deal with like adjacency.
I grew up in this
No.
forest, so we're leaving that one alone for now. But that gives me
Wild
a
child.
wood, and I can build something.
Yes.
So I'm going to build. I found which one I wanted to build, and now I cannot remember what it was. It had something to do with... I don't remember. So, where's something that gives me food right now? I'm hungry.
These are about food.
About cows. Those ones on the bottom of the left board there allow you to turn stuff into food. You can turn a...
You get meat, yeah.
Oh, meat. Oh, yeah, you're right.
But you won't.
I call like 3 different resources in this game food.
I'm
know,
gonna
yeah.
build this feeding farm, which cost me 2, 2, and 1.
That is good.
And that will instantly give me some... I'm getting off the pig thing, I think. Switching to cows.
That was short-lived.
I know. Well, I never had a steak before. My dad always made them well done, so I thought that's how you made them.
That is
And
how you
then
make steaks.
over here, I'll
You
spend
make-
1 coal and zoom up to 7 bricks.
Oh, no. Can I just go stand there and block them?
Fake them out a little bit.
Oh, Tom, I hate you so much.
That's explicitly forbidden in
You
the
have
rules.
0 bricks.
I need a break, I know.
That's explicitly forbidden in the rules, but I'll allow you to do it because it wastes both you and Tom's turn.
I like that.
That would be such a dumb thing to do in your character. Like, I will block you. But what are you doing? Nothing.
Blocking you?
But what are you doing? You're nothing, and neither are you.
What am I gonna do?
I don't love playing with people who have that mindset. Well done steak with catsup.
Okay, here I go. I'm gonna move through this for 1 food. 2 here. I'm going there. Is he in town with me?
Ooh. It is in the same village. So I do believe... Yeah, it follows the same rules as moving into a village, even when you move to a job.
So I have to give him something?
Yes, 1 basic resource.
I will give you food. Meat.
We're veggies over here.
Well, then use it to decorate like I do. I'm
Hearing a
gonna-
lot of serial killer talk over here.
gonna kill 3 of these forests. Boom. And I get 5 lumber. I get 4 meat.
Y'all weren't on. Some of you were on the cruise last year. I did I went and found like a national survey of the way people like their steak, and a good, like it was the number 2 way people like their steak is well done.
You can hold on to it. I think some buildings, I don't think we're playing with any,
Gotcha.
but yeah, it's just out of rotation. And so now, whoop, that's the replacement job there.
Pay 5 sand and get porridge, glass, and move up 3 times. I can't even move up. There's nowhere for me to build, Chris. I just go underneath. Doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
you can just add more. I don't remember if there's an explicit rule about moving.
That is kind of weird that it keeps going sideways like that. That's not great.
Well, I think
Table
it's
design.
meaningless, the geometry in it, right?
This one here says per adjacent building. So if you could build north, that opens
weird.
up a few more
Yeah,
spots.
that is
I'll look
kinda-
that up in a second. I'll take my turn first.
That is kind of weird. This seems exactly like the kind of game that doesn't need adjacency type crap.
I'm just surprised how big the boards are that you add. Usually they're like this big, and you're like slowly adding them.
Everything in this game is unfortunately kind of large, right? Like the central board.
You know, when we
doesn't
talk
need to
about
be
bad
this big.
trends of 2024, that's one of them. Is
Table
hogs is getting out of control at this point.
There's a bunch of table hogs right here. Look at them. Get it? A hog is another name for a pig. So when you say table hog, you actually mean table cows.
Oh, I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna do a little bit of that here. Okay, so I paid 1
That's a lot of sand.
feed bag provision. I get 3 sand because I got 3 lakes, son, and now I have 5 sand. Warning, y'all.
Oh, you
Then I can gain 2 of whatever resource that I want.
I don't think I played a game in such a long time where I'm enjoying playing it, but I really
knowing
am
what
just.
you're doing.
I am like meandering around.
All I'm doing is like looking down. I look down and I'm like, I don't have very much of that. I should go spend some. I should go get some of it. Where do I get it? You know what I mean?
Everyone gains a piece of wood because I got 2.
Done. Lumber time.
The most used building of all buildings. All right. Can I get there? I have 3 food. I'll pay 1, 2, 3.
Where are you going, you bunch of butts?
You just finished one. Why can't I?
Oh, that's okay.
I had to pay a food to go over here.
Yeah, it's right there on the
So that's
road.
in a different village.
Yeah, that's its own village.
All right. I pay all my bricks. But I'm going to get a lot of other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll take the thing. I'm going to do coal last because I want to see what everything else takes me. Meat. 1, 2, 3. 1 glass. 2 of these yellow things. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Should have bought this thing to give me a cow for each one a little bit later.
Sell it and buy it again.
Can I? And then I get 3 coal.
Because you're worried about where it goes, you mean? Oh, yeah. That's weird. Why is it in 2 places? That is so strange.
I don't know that I love that actually.
Thematically, it's used for both wheels. It's a construction and a glass-making material. I don't know.
Is that what it is?
Probably.
Maybe.
Yeah, the rule book has a little owl that pops up every once in a while to like remind you of stuff.
Oh, like Clippy?
Yeah,
Clippy the owl?
but I like it when it's like a really bad drawing of Uwe himself. Who's like,
Yes, they've done that in the
Did
past.
you already bring out the other one?
Oh yeah, we need to replace job.
All right, the thing that's on fire.
2 hobo sticks,
Oh, that's pretty cheap actually. 2 food.
but you also have to pay the food to get there, and then hopefully not trap yourself.
Mm-hmm.
What if you do trap yourself? Now Chris is gonna have to look that
die.
up.
You got to beg. You just die.
You die there.
Is begging the same in all his games? Like when I first played Agricola, someone was like, "If you run out of food, you get a begging card." And I was like, -3? That seems okay. Until you find out later that you lose.
Right.
Right.
Now
the
this
game
game
of,
is
like,
if you beg
28
once,
points.
people are like,
You lose.
"You just lost."
No, I don't think it's that bad. I've definitely seen so the one time I played, someone was just going around a village taking whatever actions.
Also, I'm
could.
glad you brought this whole thing up because I do have 1 food to get out of there, but I almost didn't.
Yeah, at that
I'm
point-
assuming you can beg anywhere.
Yeah, you.
How do
have.
I get food?
Which one? The
Food,
porridge.
just food. I mean, sorry, yeah, the bindles.
You got to move up porridge, man.
Yeah. Oh, you're down on those. You have that building, right? The blue one is anytime, so you could just clear out.
No, I'm sorry. I meant like the thing that lets me move around, the bindles. How do you-
Just as you move those resources on your right, more right, and the
Oh,
wheel
right,
catches
they
up.
catch up. You're right. What am I thinking?
I'll tell you what.
Stupid idiot.
Let me tell you what you're thinking.
I'm gonna do this. You ready for this? Ding 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 ding. I'm moving to there. Right here. I have 2 of those, so I'm gonna gain 1 meat, and I have per each of those I gain the porridge 1, 2. Okay, I've hit this thingy.
Okay.
So now I get 1 of anything basic. I'm gonna gain this one. And then this goes out. A new one goes out.
Yes.
I also am going to do that before I forget. I get a cow, and I'm done.
Okay, so let's flip over the new job.
Here we go. It goes here. Oh, that would have been so good if it goes there.
Yes,
All right.
new domain boards. These things do have to go to the right of your player area.
Okay.
So for camera's sake, we might be squishing a little bit here.
I just feel like I'm not allowed to buy anymore.
What do you mean?
There's no room to put it.
No, you can cross over into his
Don't
land.
tell me what I can and cannot do.
I'll tell you what you
always-
cannot do. Anything useful.
And I can always just move this up here.
What?
Shaka Khan.
Okay.
I thought you couldn't do that.
But they were attached.
Oh, you did?
No.
Oh, good, because you bent one a while ago.
They're definitely curling up again.
They are creeping back up. Jiggy, jiggy, jiggy. Not as bad as Chris's, though.
No. All right, I got to spend 1, 2. So come over here. All right. Zoom, zoom, zoom,
I
zoom.
want to buy things.
All right, now that I can do that, I gotta spend one of these charcoal to get 4 brick. Shout. Do I want to do this action? Burn down a forest. Absolutely. To get 1 wood. And now I can afford building things. I have no water. That's bad. That's really bad. Why do so many things cost water?
I want to know why when I travel I can't eat some of this sopping raw meat that I have. People are so judgy is what I'm hearing. Oh, are you allowed to transfer animals?
You can move them around, yeah.
Cool.
All right, it's the Lord's Manor coming up over here. So that's going to cost me 2 glass, zoop zap, and 3 wood. And now I can freely sell this stuff for resources. Aight.
All right, I pay 1 food to come back out. That's my last food. I guess I'm begging next turn. I could beg this turn. No,
You could.
I'll just go here first.
You don't have a way to get porridge.
I'll spend 2 food. No, there's no porridge methods here. That gives me 4 coal. 2 wood, not food. And this one gives me one of those pens.
Oh, yeah.
So I got an animal with it.
No.
Well, that was dumb. Get over there.
Okay. Okay. My goodness. This is so difficult.
You are so difficult.
I don't want to.
Can't you move? Take your turn.
What? 1, 2. I would then buckle my shoe. But then I'm out of food and die in the woods. I really have a hard time finding where things. Where do I gain the thing? You know what I mean? Like I'm trying to gain this stuff.
Yeah, here.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Or
Alright, I'm gonna spend
is
this.
building?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And swap this with this.
Why not make the boards player color then?
Oh, I have no idea.
And then I'm gonna move there. For
Why not make the
1.
boards flat?
All right, I'm moving there for 1. I guess I'll
It's
go
actually pretty.
there.
This is a pretty game for Fureland.
I spend 1 of these. I get 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoop!
And now you can get no more glass.
And then for the
So
other
now
one, I
spend this
gain.
then.
For each water, I get 2 of these, and this won't spin because I can't.
Correct.
But that allows you to keep your resources.
That's interesting. Because it's a forced change. Now that is brilliance. Okay, I'm done.
Wow, I could really be a jerk to Tom. I could spend this commodity and move this thing out of his space,
Yeah.
and I'm not even going to use it.
Yeah.
I won't do that. I'm going to spend 1.
Well, that'd be hilarious.
Yeah, just
If you're going to use it, that's one thing. But if you're not using it, good grief.
because I spent the 1 food to come here, and then I'm going to spend 2 more provision to do this one. That's the thing. I could, but also if you gain stuff, then I get stuff out of it. So it's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah.
It's fine. All right then. So I spent my 2 hobo bindles. I'm gonna move up 2 more spaces.
How many times can you use a blue thing on your turn?
I'll double check that. I think it's just any number of times. It's just that they're going to be
Pay
very
for it,
expensive. Yeah. So I did the 2 movement. I gain a new forest. I don't want a forest. Fine. I gain 2 of these though. You. I gain 1.
Wow. Who moved that there? Did Z move that
I
there?
did. I
He
did.
did.
Z is my favoriteest friend. I was like, you said I'm going to be a jerk. Tom was like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm about to beg.
I got
And
you.
then Z sent the caravan over.
Yeah, I'm like, there's this guy over there who's about to beg, and I can't stand the sight.
Okay, so
So I'm going
while you're looking at that, I'm going to murder this cow.
Okay,
so much meat.
go.
Aren't you glad you saved me?
I don't know if I was expecting that.
Everyone gets a porridge,
Yeah.
Porch. Got it.
which just really loaded me up on the food. So how do I deal with that? Yeah, because I can. Oh, I just lost the meat. Could I have spent the meat before I took the porridge?
On like a free action or something?
Yeah, the blue thing. Could I have done that in between these two?
I don't see why not.
Sorry, I'm not following.
Can I spend that meat? I mean, can I don't see why I couldn't do that to move this up one before
Okay.
I take my 2 porridge and lose it anyway.
Yes.
Right, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can do those things in either way.
Oh, I lost. It doesn't matter. I lost it that way too. It's still gonna go away. The only way it would have been if I had taken it all the way down.
Correct, yeah. And
Okay.
Gino points out I really should have because I need to be spending this resource. I really should have moved that merchant, even if it was a jerk move, just to kind of keep this wheel free to flow.
Well, I
Now
appreciate
it's
your
stuck
lack
here.
of jerkiness.
This time, Vassy,
Gino.
everyone gets a freebie.
Okay, blue. What does it say? Conversion.
Use them before or after your turn.
You are so beautiful.
Says you can do it multiple times in a row, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
As long as you can afford it.
Well, let me see then. Maybe I would have run it all the way down to the bottom. 1, 2. But then that would have only moved up 1. Nope. I would not have done it. Only twice. All right. I'm done.
Oh, jeez.
But now I got food. I got sandwiches.
It does have sandwiches.
Okay, let's see. What am I doing? I need brick, Tom.
That's the brick spot right there.
I hate it. It's far away. Okay. I'm not really ready to build. I'm having the craziest, hardest time building. 1, 2, can't do that. I need to level this up again.
What
Oh,
are these stars for? What needs to be in those
Yeah,
spots
I'll
to
do
get the
that.
points? Just any of these 3?
No, it's the
arrow itself?
Yeah, that arrow is pointing at points.
Oh, I got 4 points.
So it's worth mentioning here. Endgame scoring is pretty minimal in this game. Each glass that you have left over at the end of the game is a point. Each extension board is 2. Wherever your right resource wheel is pointing at, animals in those pens, and then the value of buildings.
That's not many points.
It's not.
I'm done.
All right. So yeah, if you ever want to look over endgame scoring, it's all explained on the
Oh, okay.
back of the one-player aid.
Really, there's only one.
There's only
It's
one,
just
Tom.
one of
How many
those.
could you possibly need?
So I am gonna.
It's so dumb. Every time the companies are like, well, I've actually had people tell me before, like, you don't need more than 2, because people can share them.
It's like, again, you can share dice, yes, and you can share, but it's not that convenient. It's nice for everybody to have their own thing.
Right. All right.
David says, Clippy's like, you look like you're trying to be a jerk to Tom. Would you like help with that?
I would like that.
love
As
it.
soon as I found out whatever they allowed you to disable Clippy, that was the very first thing. I hated him so much.
Clippy's great. Clippy's an icon, man.
But also, it would like slow your computer down back then.
Yeah. Well, his animation was
too
pretty
high-tech.
evolved. So it'd be like, and you're like, oh man, you just punched my CPU in the face.
I'm gonna gain 2 charcoal. Each of you can gain 1 of your choice. I'm also.
What are we gaining?
1 of the charcoal, either wheel.
Hey, we talked about. I mentioned this during my Q&A today
for
that
2 water.
I played Dredge over the weekend. I downloaded it.
Oh,
Where you go out in the open.
yeah.
I think you would like that game.
I have it waiting to be played on my Switch.
It's so creepy,
I bought it
man.
on sale. It was like really, really cheap.
It's like
I haven't heard of this.
You're on the ship. You go out and you catch fish. You bring them back. They're like little polyominoes. You put in your thing. You sell them for money. You upgrade your ship.
It's a little Lovecraftian, right? I heard.
A lot of Lovecraftian. You should not be out after night because monsters show up.
Yeah, I really want to play this. Yeah, it's a little
Dredge?
dredge,
Yeah.
like dredging the bottom of a place. Yeah.
Yeah, because you also go out and dredge for stuff, and also the people in town are all very Lovecraftian, like, the last fisherman disappeared, but don't worry about it. Doo, 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 doo.
Yeah. I've been meaning to play that. I had it on my wish list. And
I really like it, but I've got, it's so tense playing it.
Really?
Because I'm like out fishing, I'm like, it's 5 o'clock! Go! Get back!
I gotta check that out.
All right, my turn?
Yes, sir.
Where am I?
believe so.
Oh, I'm red. Okay. Now, where did I want to go?
See, Vassal, you used it, huh?
You used it. If you hadn't used it, you had lost
1,
it.
2 food.
You begging?
No,
If you're in the middle, you're begging.
you're right. I went there.
He wanted to beg there.
I'm
not in
taking
this
another
village.
cow.
That's where they hand out
And then-
full candy bars on Halloween.
On the bottom of this, I can get as much
Little
porridge
beggar
as I
bag
want.
neighborhood.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is so much porridge.
Okay, are you done yet?
I'm done.
Fine.
I feel like I should be building more buildings.
1, 2. I buckle my shoe. I go 1, 2. I'm gonna come over here.
You get to pay me.
I get to pay you.
You get the privilege of paying me.
What if there's 2 people in the town when you go in it?
Pay both.
Is that serious?
Uh-huh. I'm gonna switch this thing also while I'm at it. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Sure. I don't know. Then I'll move 1, 2. I'm moving 1, 2. And then I'm going to go here. Obviously, I pay you 1 of anything.
Any basic resource, yep.
Take a cow's foot.
Oh, yeah, I love cow feet.
And then I get to spend 1 of these. Let me see. I'll do 1 of these for 4 of these. Yes. And then I can build something. Finally! Do, 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 do.
What is that from?
I don't know, it just got stuck in my head. Boo, boo, boo. What is that from? I'll do this. That's
That's not
2
Smurfs,
glass.
is it?
I think it's Carnival of Animals, isn't it? Just the old Symphony Carnival of Animals. Da, 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 da,
2 of
da,
those.
da.
2 of those. 1 of that gets me this beast. And that means I can do this any old time. I can do that and gain that. Okay. I think I'm done.
Oh.
I'm coming back. Everything's coming up roses.
Rosenberg is. Oh.
He's watching.
That would be a good. Everything's
Why is there
coming
only 2 jobs out? Shouldn't there be 3?
Oh, did we forget to refill one?
Come on now.
That's
That's what I meant to do then. That's what I meant.
Kill all the animals, and we'll give you your heart's desire.
That's like
Holy beans, that's good.
that's wild. It's the guy from Needful Things works there.
Yeah, he does.
I'm coming around the corner. We established I don't have to pay you because I'm not entering your village.
All right, tight.
You established that, but we
tight,
assume
tight.
you're telling the truth.
I'm gonna burn another forest.
Burn through the forest and through the chop up the lumber of Dragula.
Look, a clearinghouse.
Speaking of Dragula, I've heard
Big
that
shack.
new remake of Nosferatu is terrifying stuff.
Really? It's
That guy is like he's like one of those modern horror filmmakers who is like very, very respected.
yeah.
Kind of like horror movie directors kind of fall into 2 camps. you have the auteurs and you like the schlocky stuff. That guy, something Eggers is his name.
Roger Eggers.
Okay, that's it.
Eggers?
And he's one of those guys whose movies are very well respected generally. Definitely makes me want to watch the old Nosferatu and then the remake.
Yeah, 2, 3. What's his name? Is going to be plays Nosferatu, isn't it? Willem Dafoe.
Yeah, that's a casting made in heaven there, or perhaps.
Now, I have to pay you guys if I move through you or just
No,
into you?
only if you end in the village.
That checks out, Mike. I know you love that director. I love how it's on Christmas Day too.
Yeah, it's a nice feel-good film. I'm gaining 2 charcoal. Everyone else can gain 1.
Don't mind if I do.
Mike, is it Robert Eggers or Roger Eggers? Robert. Because
Roger Ebert.
Roger Ebert is, I think, where I'm always kind
I
of
think
crossing
so.
wires.
Yeah.
I'm going to spend a caravan to throw this pig. Oh, wait.
You can't just switch willy-nilly. You have to switch
I
it
have to
with
switch
this.
the caravan to me, which is what I want anyway.
Ding.
Yeah, I'm going to switch this with that.
Thank you, my good man.
Not a problem. Hate you both. All right, 2 food.
Ding,
Over.
ding, ding. Ding, ding, ding.
2 food. I'll maybe pay my food before I forget. 1, 2. Okay. So I can spend 1 coal to get myself a heaping of bricks, and then I get
Heaping of bricks.
2 resources.
Okay. Robert Eggers, I guess. The Witch, The Lighthouse, The Northman, yes. And now The Nosferatu.
I've not seen The Witch, but I've seen his other 2, and they're...
I've heard The Lighthouse. I have not seen any of his movies, actually. I've heard very good things.
You guys each get a sand.
Don't mind if I do.
Yeah.
Oh, crap.
Oof.
Hey, this is really dumb. That one that says take 2? Can I take just 1?
Yeah, if you're like hard-bound.
No. If I'm not hardbound, can I take 1?
Jeez, that's a weird question. Why?
Yeah, why?
Because it moves the wheel and lowers my other resources. So it was here, and I go 1, wheel moves. I would like to keep 2 of these resources.
You can always choose not to do a thing. What are you looking at? This?
He
No,
wants
I want to move it 1.
but not the full amount.
I mean, if I have to, I'll move the full amount. I'm not going to be that pedantic about it.
Too late, I want to say.
I imagine you'd have to do the full reward.
So you can go, because it doesn't...
No, I don't want to go anymore. You've made my life force drain with your pedantic.
No, just look up that one
pedanticness.
specifically
Ding, 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 ding.
and see if it says take up to 2.
All right, here we go. Cow.
Types of effects.
2 waters. I get meat or el porridge. Meat. 1 meat. Destroy this refrigerator. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Are movie theaters open on Christmas?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
have- it's very...
It's a big day for movie theaters.
Here, I'll look at what you're...
Yeah, I'm not sure about that, Tom.
No, I mean, I'm going to assume that I can't.
I think that's a safe assumption.
Okay.
What's the number of that tile?
What tile are you looking at?
It has this symbol on it.
Yeah, okay.
It's got the caravan.
What do we decide on? It might be. It is okay.
No, I'm assuming I can't, but I'm just going to look anyway.
Feel like I should
In
spend
fact, I'm just
it.
going to move it and do it so that I don't accidentally not do it. You know?
As dumb as it is, I'm just going to swap because I actually want both of those actions. But
That
I
checks
want to
out.
use this. So now I'm spending 1 food stuff.
No, you have to. You stayed in town, so you're okay.
I moved from here
Uh-huh.
to here.
So you have to pay Tom.
I do have to pay Tom. That's
Tom, you're about to get a little, the good stuff rolling down the river. Rolling.
Tom, you might as well-
I'm looking for the rules, Chris.
Wow.
I'm letting you know that you probably want to take it because the thing I have the most of is sand. So that's what I'm paying you.
That's even worse, Chris.
No, it doesn't matter.
Oh.
That's good.
Yeah. So
It wouldn't have mattered anyway.
your
then.
decision was
Okay.
made for you because that's what I had the most to just freely throw out. I just pocket sanded you as I ran into your town.
To your eyes.
What?
Sand in the eyes is how the kids do it.
So we got 3 lake spaces. So I'm
You
gonna
may
take
gain
3
the various
water.
parts of a reward in any order, but you cannot forfeit part of the reward. Okay, there you go.
Legit. Thank you. And then with this one, I'm going to gain 2 sand, and everyone else gains 1 sand.
Yes.
Oh no! Whoops!
I love how you wake up in the morning. You're like, today I'll see how much you. Oh no! All my resources turned into glass overnight.
It's a very magic
You done?
beanstalk. Yeah.
No, this needs a
I'm gonna
magical
pay
setting.
this and switch this with this.
Oh no.
That is what I want to do, right? Yes. Then I move here for a food. Then I'm going to take 2 water.
You know what I realized?
Then I'm going to build.
Both of the Eggers films I've seen, I've watched on flights to and from Essen.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Those seem like the kind of movies you want to watch at home. Like I want it to be a moody setting. You know what I mean? Are they scary or just creepy?
The Lighthouse is creepy.
Because I don't really like scary movies per se, like jump scares. I don't mind psychological horror or something kind of like gross, disturbing, mentally disturbing.
Was
But
this
I don't
here?
really like
This was
scary
here, right?
movies.
Yeah, it was in that spot.
Alright, I'm just doing the same thing. I'm just going over here to do it.
Okay.
You both get a water.
Man, stop giving me crap.
Then I'm going to blow up one of my forests, not my personal forest,
Jeez.
for a wood. And then I'm going to build the general hospital. So that's 3 glass,
He's doing it. George Clooney is kicking down the door.
2 that,
Dude.
That was ER, wasn't
2
it?
wood,
Yeah, that's okay.
2 water,
Yeah, you should probably not be shaking
And
the tile.
ER.
porridge.
From dusk till dawn. It's about a hospital. And you think it's a hospital during the day, but at night, vampires.
I'm sure there's a movie out there where there's a hospital that has vampires at
Of
night.
course.
Andre
I wear my
The
vampire.
Baby Elephant Walk. Yes, you're right. By
by Henry Mancini.
Henry Mancini.
Yeah, you didn't know that, guys?
I was close. I said it was the
I've
animal.
been saying it.
The animal thing, but it's
Baby
Mancini.
elephant is walking.
I like Henry's stuff. He is
I
good.
agree.
Your turn, Z.
He loves to walk. He's a baby heifer. Okay, I'm gonna go here. For 1. Food.
Oh, you have it. Nice.
Yeah, 1. And then I'm gonna spend 2 cows, and a pig.
You mass murderer!
You'll never catch me, coppers. And I'm going up 3 of these. 3 of these.
Oh, it's actually split twice,
Yeah.
so you can take them on both sides.
3
if
of
you want.
those. 3 of these. 3 lumber. 1, 2, 3. 3 porridge. 1, 2, 3. 3 water. 1, 2, 3. That can't move. And then 3 lamb chops.
I am super confused as to why you did that in the order you did it, but all right.
Just so I don't lose it.
Oh, you were doing it upside down. That's okay. That makes
Yeah.
more sense.
And then I take this and that's it, and we need a new one.
The new one is in the bag of gold spot.
In the bag of gold spot. In the bag of gold
Yeah,
spot.
that's the one. So come down to this village.
What do they want? They want you to destroy 3 of your yellow fields for lots of animals.
Is this like a sacrificial thing? Like,
Absolutely.
if it was like a fantasy theme and you're building up your town, but every now and then these like creatures come out of the forest and demand sacrifice, I'd be like thematically way more into this game. It'd be like The Village without the twist ending, which I will not spoil here today.
Woo.
Lest M. Night Shyamalan leap out of the screen.
All right. So I got
Oh, I watched his newest movie, by the way.
to move that.
One of the guys, a serial killer, and goes to the concert.
Is that
What?
any good?
I don't
It's
know what
okay.
that is. What? What are you talking about?
So
M. Night Shyamalan has a new movie?
yeah, this is not spoiling the movie because
Better not spoil it.
it's in the trailer. But what's the guy's? Who's the main character? Is it?
Marky Mark?
Yeah, Marky Mark. He takes his teenage daughter to a concert.
Everybody gets one sand.
It's a typical, Britney Spears type-esque concert or whatever. I guess. Anyway, whatever.
Sure.
Taylor Swift.
Taylor Swift, and
She's a Swiftie.
he sees like a
you're right.
gazillion police are surrounding the place and everything, and he like goes to a vendor's like, "What's going on?" They're like, "Oh, they know that the serial killer is here, and they're gonna profile everyone as they go out and catch whoever the serial killer is." And he is a serial killer. You see him look on his phone and it shows the guy locked in his basement, and he has to figure out how to get out of there without them catching him.
The Dice Tower has let me know it is not Marky Mark.
Josh Hartnett, that's who it was. Yes.
I was
Wait, Josh Hartnett is in a movie?
Anyway, it's an interesting movie, but it's yeah.
Josh Hartnett, M. Night Shyamalan.
I didn't think the ending was good as the
I'm gonna
first
guess
half
this
was
is
more
a-
interesting than the
I'm
second
gonna
half.
guess this is a January release, which is when they like dump
No,
every movie
well,
they can
maybe.
release.
It just came out on Max a bit ago.
Oh,
so.
okay. Well, never mind.
So
yeah.
it was earlier
You good?
this year. Yeah, I'm done.
Ooh, that sounds. I mean, I'm watching it.
When's
No,
the last
it's-
time
it's-
you were impressed with a Shyamalan film?
I think this is the best one he's done in a while,
The
but it's not
Beach
really...
was okay. The whatever that's called.
Old or
Old,
something?
yeah. It was okay. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
I feel like. I don't know. I wish he wasn't so slavishly devoted to
Who's-
twist endings.
That's right, I
is-
forgot. Yeah, his daughter plays the pop star.
Okay.
Yes, the
And-
pop star.
And there are full song sequences in it.
Yes, there are. No, not full. They show them and then they
Saw
switch
it?
off. Yeah.
Did you like the movie?
I like the first half better than the second
Yeah,
half.
it's somebody saying the movie falls apart at the third act. Okay.
It's a little... Yeah, I don't want to spoil it. Just
No, I don't want to know. It turns out everyone in the
I just gave you a
everyone's
Cole.
a movie theater.
I gave you a
It's a
Cole.
murderer.
Who's a Cole? You're a Cole.
I'll take a Cole.
Nat King Cole, that's you.
Well, what's up? Oh, you paying me?
I paid Nat King Cole. That's who this is. If you prove me wrong, then you're the killer.
I'm going to move this up and then immediately...
Split. That's right. Everyone said Split was.
I'm going to move it up and then immediately drop it down to take one of these.
Split was very good, yes. But I thought Old was okay. I don't know if I would call it being impressed. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And then I'm going to pay a brick and take another. Oh, is that a pond?
That's a pond you can get for a brick.
Oh, I went to the wrong place.
You can instead, for each of your ponds, get water.
Yeah, I'll take another pond. I don't know that. I don't know what ponds do for me. There's this.
Yeah.
You don't lose points for leftover space unless you take this Knight's Manor, right?
Correct. Yeah. There's no
I
fear
don't want a
that.
pond. I'll just take the water, I guess.
Well, you ask for a pond, I hand you a pond, you send it back.
Where's the thing I want then? I want the thing that
I don't know
has
what you
animals
want.
in it.
What are you
Oh,
looking
it's
for?
this thing. All right. Whatever.
Oh, the animal crate factory.
Okay. Well,
yeah.
I don't have wood
A
anyway.
grape factory? That sounds delicious.
I'm done. Go ahead, Z.
All right, I want to buy a building. Where are the building things? There's that one over
This
there.
is 2 points whether you build another one or not.
Correct. So yeah, each additional board is 2 points.
1,
basically.
2. I then buckle my shoe right there.
I kind of remember this from. I remember thinking that this part is not that interesting. You're not able to fill them up that fast anyway, and the benefits aren't as tremendous. Buildings are cool. There's like there's like a soft limit on these. Like at a certain point, you don't need more.
Yeah.
There might be things out here that give you benefits for each one. I should look at those.
Like I have this building that allows me to trash these landscape tiles for resources.
Tiles.
And when I want those, I think that'll be helpful.
Oof. You guys. I'm trying to figure out what I can pay for, basically, at this point. Sure. That's 1 to get out of there and 1 to go over here. I'm going to go there.
Oh, did we refill, by the way, a new job?
Where should we be at?
We should be at 3.
Yeah, we have 3.
Yes, we have 3. Okay.
Okay, I'm going to go over there. I'm going to build first. I'm going to build... Ah, crap. What was it? What was it? This one? Yes, that. 2 glass. 1 brick.
All right,
and
start
1
talking about
lumber.
Shaman and the chat heats up. And the chat heats up.
Taking that.
How many points that one worth? 3.
3 points, I know. And then for the other thing, I can spend 1 wood and do the thing, but I can't. Da, da, da. I could have done this and switcherooed these things. Let's say I did that.
I swap-swaparoo. That's fine, yeah.
I'm going to gain something. Lumber. 2 lumber, and you guys get 1.
Yeah.
What? I just got glass.
You make my dreams come
Like,
true.
You said, I'm giving you guys free lumber, and I went back and there was no lumber. Like you put in the house, and I heard a bunch of elves moving around.
Yeah. Yeah, they build it for you when you're not looking. They build when you're not looking. They break into your house. They move your stuff around, and then
I think this is clever, Chris, these wheels, but I don't like it as much as just getting resources. Like, I just rather have piles of resources that I'm collecting and spending.
That moves. Yeah.
Zoop! And I get 2 glass. Zoop! And then I shoot to the top of this.
Oh,
I get
come on.
another
This
one.
guy keeps building land. He's not even building it. He's just stealing it.
Z,
Yeah.
have you ever wanted some water?
I would love some water.
I think I'm going to give you some water. I've invented the ice bucket challenge.
Ooh.
And this hybrid. If you don't do it, though, you got to go to another town and tell people.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm coming down here. I just realized that was there.
You gave me water?
Oh.
Gracias.
I was wondering what these things were for. I was worried you were going to do it.
I really wanted to, but I wanted to get more space first.
I'm burning down my fields.
You're so destructive.
And I get 2 of those pens.
These?
No, the pens.
The animal pens
These?
right there, yep.
Yeah, and then I got 2 cows and 2 pigs.
2 cows?
No love for the last airbender, says David. That's correct. I can't bring myself to watch it.
That's so messed up, dude. The twist is that M. Night Shyamalan has been dead this whole time. Wow. That is messed up.
That was cool, that one. Where did I put it? Where did it go? Oh, it's over here. All right. New one goes to wherever the knife is. All right. Turning a bunch of meat. Oh, my word. Wait, how do you get... You can actually move these markers? Oh, that's
Yeah,
interesting.
you can. Yeah, so I've been gaining glass, right? Like from some of these jobs, so I bumped it back.
Okay. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's very enticing.
All right. How do I do it?
How do you do?
I could do that. Blam, blam.
Blam, blam.
And I can't do that. I need some cows or something. How do I get me some juice? Some cow juice. I could do that there. All right, I'm spending this. I'll move this to here. Well, no. Because I have to move.
I'm standing at you, judging what you do.
Yeah. Doing this.
Oh, you're double cow. Doing the double cow maneuver.
That's right. I'm going there. And I'm going to... I get a cow. Move. And then I'm going to spend 1 water, 1 grits. And I get a cow and a pig.
You feed them and they came.
Boom. Done. Fuego.
Yeah.
I definitely still feel like I'm just kind of doing like things.
come over here.
I tried to build some. I mean, I went to build that General Hospital. Now I'm like, ah.
No, you're doing very well. Very well.
I'm stuck in the corner.
I don't know if I need an animal. Yeah, I'll take an animal pen. That's fine.
Nobody puts. And then you went to that spot. I would really like to go to that spot that you're at right now. Can I go there, please?
Per lake.
Please.
I can get water. Yeah, sure. Okay. Das my turn.
Das Boot.
Now that's interesting. Yeah, let's do that. All right, I'm gonna pay my this and bring back wherever this came from. And that's gonna go here.
Why?
Because I'm gonna run over here and I'm gonna take 2 of these and then I'm gonna murder a cow for 3 meat, which does this.
Mm-hmm.
That was my turn.
Are you done?
Oh wait, I took 2. I took 2 porridge. You all get some grits.
Yeah.
Don't mind if I do.
Grit me, baby.
Question. How do I build one of these?
How does the game
Is it a
end?
normal build?
Just say same build action.
How does the game end?
You see this space right there on your player board? Once one of the provisions reaches that space, you'll trigger the end of the game.
So I could do that right now.
You could.
I mean, I could just spend food and run around the board like a maniac.
Yeah.
Did each other boy get one last turn?
When one or both of your provisions have met that space, you must loudly announce that the end of the game has been triggered. Each player, including you, takes one final turn.
Oh, I like the Ticket to Ride rules.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what is all this jazz? I don't know what it means. I just bought it because I could. I have a castle hotel.
Castle Hotel. So
Blue is any
points.
time, right?
Blue's anytime. You can move down the track to get
End
food
game.
per something points.
And this is some ability that says I cannot gain any more, what, land chunks?
I think so.
Is that what that is?
Yeah. Yep. So you can no longer move up your that thing. But each one of those landscapes is now worth an extra point. Plus the
No, they're saying gain no more, like, of the lands things.
yeah. So
I
you
can
can't-
still move this up, but it will never, like,
Yeah, why can't you
trigger
do
a
that?
new
Why
one.
don't I have the fun of moving it up?
Oh, no, sure. Sure.
Because I can
You
move
can't
them
reach the
down
top
to
of it.
get food.
Yeah, so I misspoke. You know, it's more you can't get that top ability.
So you can still go in there, it just won't trigger.
Mm-hmm. And then you can bump it down for food.
Got it.
And that thing is worth 5 points plus each land is worth an extra point.
It was too good for you.
It's pretty good, actually.
You should have bought it last turn. You had the resources.
Yeah, I've been not really paying attention to
I
the
don't
buildings.
actually know. I also was not paying attention to your resources. I'm kidding. I was thinking about M. Night Shyamalan. He's got a new movie coming out called Young.
So the old one, I went and looked up there's a comic book it's based on. So when I heard about that, I went and read that comic book, and then I was never going to watch the movie because I hated the comic so much.
Okay.
It was so depressing.
Checks it out. Movie's kind of depressing.
We're going to burn 2 forests.
But the movie
you
gives an explanation, the comic does not.
Really?
Yeah, the comic is like, you'll never know.
And then
Oh, I
get
hate
one
that.
of these, and I can build.
Oh no, someone just said they tuned back in House Tom's Pig Farm going, don't look at my cows! I sold out to Big Beef!
Big Beef has got a hold on you.
Chief Beef.
Chief Beef.
That's I play a theme park game on on the PS5.
Yeah, let's just do this one.
And that's one of the restaurants. It's called Chief Beef. When you build it, it's like Chief Beef. Some lady, a bunch of like ladies in unison are like Chief Beef.
That's creepy. What game is this?
It's just a
A farming game?
no. It's a theme park game.
Oh,
It's
a
just
theme
one of the,
park game.
One of the restaurants you can build, fast food place called Chief Beef.
I
I love it.
I like that name.
Okay, that's my turn.
Alrighty. So rather than make you look up the rules as to whether I'm allowed to move extra spaces just because, I'm just gonna move the piece that I want to go to.
Okay.
There's no way to get 2 cows, is there?
Z figured it out.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna worry about that. I'm gonna do that, and then I will pay 2 food to go there. Moving this here, so I'm triggering it into the game, I will take. I don't know if I'll go with this one. I'll take a pig, and then I can just get a bunch of meat, right? For 2, I get 1 meat. That's not a lot of meat, but. And then I will spend both of those meat to move this up 1. Okay.
So last turns, and
Actually,
then
I'm not
time
going to spend it
finishes.
yet. I might need the meat for something else. Yep.
Okay.
It's your final turn now.
So again, am I allowed to move stupidly?
Why would you want to?
This will move up. Give me victory points.
Yeah. I mean, now you. Yeah, I mean, if you want to spend it. Yeah, it doesn't have any restriction about you must move the shorter path. or
Okay.
anything like
All
that.
right. Let's see. What gets me points
Nope.
here? Let's look.
There is a rule that explicitly says you must always choose the cheapest path available.
Pass. No, never heard of it.
Well, you can do what I just did.
Never gonna do it. Never
No.
gonna do it.
See, you can-
Never gonna do it.
You can move this.
Never do it. What is it? I can move that what?
You can move it to where you want to go.
Yeah.
Spend the most time getting there. Oh, but it's going to be 2 no matter what because you're there. No, you're yellow, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So where are you trying to go?
Oh, I don't know. I'm just trying to spend it. I don't know what I'm doing. What are you talking about? I don't know what I'm doing at all. I got a couple of bricks. I got very few things here, Tom. Very few. Okay, I'm spending this to put this. 1, 2. The most I can spend is 2. It doesn't matter. Yeah. I don't have that.
It's one of those times where the board looks better on screen than in person.
Yeah, we've all said
Meat.
that, actually. It's not
Meat.
ugly by any means, but it's very vibrant on camera and okay at best. You know, the boards are just kind of green. What's underutilized, actually, is the art on all of these action spaces are pretty nice.
Oh, it's good artwork. It's weirdly good. Yeah.
But
Oh,
really
yeah, it's
nice.
really small. You don't even notice it.
Because I'm
I mean, I'm glad. I don't need it to be huge. It would take forever. You good?
I don't know what I'm doing.
You said that the whole game.
That's fair. Are we missing one of these? I'm seeing only 2.
yes.
In the mountains, you can turn in 7 porridge
I don't know.
to get a bunch of crap.
I don't have 7 porridge,
Piggies.
but I can get 7 porridge
I'm
by
actually
doing this.
really close.
I can nuke this, get 3. Boom, boom, boom.
Oh, you son of a gun.
I don't care about my fields. I care about grits. Okay, how do I get there? 1, 2.
1,
2.
2, yep.
And so I spend this. Oh, crap. If I spend that, I don't have 7.
Oh,
7
you're
grits
right.
anymore.
So you have to just spend the front
I
one,
have to
right?
spend the front one. I do.
Wait, then how would you ever get there? Oh, because you spent the front one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now I spend 7 of this, and I'm
That's what I'm
getting
saying. That feels gamey. I
One
don't
of
know how
that.
to.
3 pigs. What if I can't put them anywhere?
It comes with a pen.
Okay, good.
So, whoop, you're
Oh, that's even better. It's 2 points, baby.
No, it's more. It's
That's
3 points.
Oh, you got 3 pigs.
And this,
Well, I wish I had 7 porridge.
and water. And I guess I'm done. Okay.
Hang on, Chris. This might be good for you. This is 7 coal.
Not even close.
This goes where the fork is. Stick a fork in. You're done. It goes here. I think how these come out is clever.
I like that too. That might be my favorite part of the game, actually.
These always will go to the same spot, but these will go to where they are, which is going to be always
Which
different
moves.
also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
You might figure out what that symbol means.
And I don't mind there being a single moving piece. That also works.
So the board can't be completely chaotic.
No, but I must in a 4-player game. We're playing at 3. You played at 4. It must be really. It must be more because there's been time where you guys have moved a couple pieces. Just 2, right? That's a lot. 3 seems like even more.
Yeah.
I can't figure out this.
Do you think he owns a farm somewhere?
I think he grew up on one.
It looks like you can build a building for free.
Yeah, build with. Yeah, that must be it. No cost.
Okay, well,
I assume it's not one of those, though, right? That'd make
No,
it too
it's 'cause
powerful.
it looks like one of those, yeah. I feel like the scores are going to be very low here, right?
They are kind
Well,
of small.
yours and mine
yeah.
will be.
What about if we combine them?
Ah, the merge?
Let's talk about my favorite M. Night Shyamalan movie, The Merge.
That's an amusement park at board gaming horror. Like, here's the merge. We're like, no! You go in and you're forced to ally with another player.
Oh my goodness.
Ooh, no! Uh-oh.
Is this the 10-minute final turn thing?
I was like, I'll just grab cow, and I'll, you know what I mean? Because I want at least one cow for over here. I don't have enough moolah. I don't have food.
Moolah, I get it. Somebody loves cow puns. Yes, they do.
Because the cow spaces and the merchant are both 2 away from me, and I only got 1 food. So, whoops!
So back to Tom's original question.
Yeah.
10-minute turn. 10-minute turn.
Well, I thought you could do this. You can't do it.
I can.
Well, that's like 3 points. What are you talking about?
Oh, but then I'll take one of those things that... Yeah, there we go. Fine.
Why would you help him,
So that the game ends.
Basil? No game ending is worth that much.
5 of this thing.
I don't understand. So that you can then do what? I don't understand.
Well, I can build one of these buildings that gives me a one-time effect. So, for example...
That gives you 2 cows.
2 points and 2 cows.
Done. You picked it.
Yeah, which is
That was
exactly
good.
what I need.
All right.
Here you go.
I will spend 2 food and run all the way over here.
Wait, he gets to go again?
He does get a last turn.
And I'll spend 1 brick and 1 water.
I will sneeze at that.
And I'll take 2 cows and a pig. And I'll put this pig in the forest there where he belongs. And the cow's there. Done.
Bless you, good man.
So basically you can see your points. You don't even have to really...
I see skies of gold. 82 points. Seriously, I don't know what the points are.
So yeah, so points here. 1 point per glass.
I have at least 1.
Oh, I do too.
All right. And then you add 2 points per boards here.
I have at least 1.
You can just count all your stars on the board. That's everything else.
Pretty much, yeah. Wherever your thing is pointing at, 1 point per the animal spaces, like the pens.
Just the ones that give you points, though.
that give you points.
All
yeah.
right, well.
And then the buildings. So yeah. Tom is technically correct.
Jeez. 1, 15.
35.
I don't think we got that.
21, I think.
Got your glass.
Yeah. I'll do it again, but
Oh.
The hospital. That's 10 points. That's like a home run grand slam in a game like this. 10 points is... That's 1/3 of my score.
it's too good. I really wish that his newer games were balanced.
35. What did you have?
35.
Let's do it again. Let's all count again.
Yep, I got 35. I refuse to share a victory. He does do that, though.
I
He
have
does
27, not 20.
not.
27.
It's going to be the person who has more of these?
It's the person who triggered the end of the game.
Oh, is it?
Yep.
27.
Okay, I'm okay with that tiebreaker.
27, 35, 35.
Any tiebreaker that's in my favor.
I thought you and I were going to lose.
Sorry, man.
You betrayed me. I'll never forgive you for this.
So where did most of your points come from?
Most of my points were buildings, right? 4, 6,
10, 15.
15, plus this is 2 extra for having one of these filled up next to it. And then this is 1 point extra per empty field space next to it. So,
What the crap?
This one, I can't imagine. This one is such a pain. I would look at it, 6 points, but it's -1 for every empty space, maximum -5.
No, I
mean,
know.
look how much was there.
I
like,
could
I'm
have
never
maybe.
gonna-
I could have tried for that, but no way.
You'd have to fill it up with like just other junk. You know what I
But
mean?
the junk does, except for then that one thing that, again, if you had taken that and I hadn't, you would have won.
Which one?
Getting rid of those 3 things.
Oh, getting rid of the 3
Because
fourths.
then you could have done the other one. I couldn't do the other one. That was the only one I could have done.
Yeah.
If someone lets you get rid of pawns, no, this one lets you get rid of wood. That's what they are. Just like, it's basically take something to the max. This falls for me, at least off this initial impression, falls for me in the middle of his games. I like it. I don't love it. The wheel thing, it's one of these concepts I'm like, that's very interesting. I just don't love it.
It's very, like you said, kind of game the game type of thing,
It's
right?
very clever. Yeah. It's like,
very-
ooh, that's clever. Do you like it? I don't know. It's very clever.
Yeah. No, I enjoy it. I
Yeah.
enjoy it.
I like this part. This part is easy and fast and smooth to move around. You just move. You take the actions. The actions aren't complicated. I'd argue that some of the symbols, like that's not easy to see.
Sure.
These
yeah.
those 2 symbols. I know this is blue and that's not, but still, I just was like, where are they on the board?
Right, or kind of like you said, Z. It has a weird visualization to it. Like, okay, where do I get this resource?
Right.
Where do I spend that resource? And once you kind of lock it down, and then of course, with the merchant guide, it moves around a bit. It moves around enough, but not too much. I don't think so. It doesn't become.
I don't know that
chaotic.
this one is a scary one because a couple times we got screwed over by getting a resource and you weren't ready for it. Then you
The
just
wheel
lost.
moves. Yeah.
You lost your other resources.
Are these always the same?
We played with the buildings here. We played just with all the front faces. What it recommends is, as you repeat play it,
Oh my word!
flip over 8 of them just at random,
Oh, wow.
and then or
Maybe 10 of them?
10
Yeah.
of them, maybe,
Maybe 10.
maybe 10 at random.
I've heard from sources it's 10.
And then they all have a very different B side effect, like very, very different. One that was a blue and recurring trade in is now a one-time get 3 glass.
Yeah.
It's huge,
Yeah.
but
Okay.
I like that a lot actually.
yeah, it's a good clean system. But setting it up, you gotta like.
I like this a ton. I think this is fine.
I
That makes
think I'm
sense.
with you, yeah. I definitely would put this in the upper half, though, of Rosenberg games I've played. I'm not a big fan of his stuff generally, so this is very playable.
You like Caverna, right?
I like Caverna fine. A lot of his games are not that playable, and by that I mean like, you're about to don't come in here like, oh well, actually, yes, I get it. For me, like it doesn't flow particularly well. I think this one has a pretty good flow.
Actually, that's where I think this one shines.
Has
It might be
some
one of the
smoothest.
easiest ones to teach.
Yeah,
Other
it's
than
got
the
some-
wheel, but other than that, it's
Wheel
pretty
makes
easy.
sense, but
Sure, it makes sense until you see it in action. You're like, oh, like Chris did that one time. I was going to do this and spend food to move here, but then I wouldn't have the resources to pay for this.
yeah,
You have to visualizing that ahead of time is tricky.
yes.
Yeah, I definitely got put behind a turn because I was like, yeah, I'll have 5 whatever to turn in on one of these jobs.
I also felt like it was low scoring.
Oops.
Very low scoring game. If you like trade in stuff for other stuff, though, oh my goodness,
Yeah.
this game will give it to you. Yeah,
And it's satisfying. 1 wood for 4 coal feels fantastic.
yeah,
Over here, 1 coal for 4, you're just like, yes!
yeah.
That's true. You're not. It doesn't skimp on giving you stuff. You set it up so that you got multiple animals at once, and I just, I haven't seen that before, and that's cool that you were
No
able
one's seen
to
it
set
before.
that up.
Uwe Rosenberg hasn't seen it before.
He didn't even know you could put those 2 pieces
Didn't know
next
that.
to each other.
No. He thought he had balanced that out of the game. He didn't.
Fool.
All right, folks, thanks for watching. We will see you next. Our next live thing is tomorrow afternoon. Z will be doing What's Happening. Do you know what you're doing yet?
I don't know. I'm going back and forth on a couple of things.
All right, Dredge. So,
I'll play Dredge if, yeah. You know what? Yeah, I'll play Dredge.
there you go.
It's like a polyomino game, basically, right?
You said there was polyomino stuff
Yeah, when
in
you
it.
catch fish, they're polyomino shapes. You put them in your boat. You have to fit them all in.
Done. I'm playing Dredge tomorrow.
Well, now I want to play. All right, thanks for watching. Until next time, I'm Tom Vassell.
I'm Z Garcia.
I'm Chris Yee.
We have fed our people. Hey everybody, thanks for watching another video on the Dice Tower. Hey, do you want to know what's going on with Dice Tower? Do you want to know about our events, our cruises, special things that we're going to do live here in the Dice Tower, subscribe to Dice Tower Digest. Go to dicetowerdigest.com. It's a newsletter that we send out bi-weekly. We won't use your email for anything else. This is just to get you some information about the Dice Tower so you'll be up to date. Thanks for watching.